Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day and welcome to the channel. So I've had a lot of requests to look at the Hart 215 piece set, and that's what I have right here. This is technically the 270 piece set, but it has this bonus 55 pieces, so really this is the 215 piece set plus the 55 piece set. It's retailing right now at Walmart for $98. So let's open this up and see what's inside it. Also, the giveaway for the 216 piece Craftsman Mechanics tool set is still going on, so there'll be details about that at the end. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I've done with all the other kits, is shake this up and see how everything holds together inside it. On the top looks like you've got one socket you've got to place. Everything in place there. And everything in place there. So really, almost nothing moved at all in this case. It held together really nicely. Alright, so right here in the top section, you've got your 3/8 shallow sockets and your 1/2 inch shallow sockets. Then also your 3/8 and 1/2 inch ratchets. Both 72 tooth ratchets. Pretty smooth, seem fairly nice. You've got a 3-inch 3/8 extension, a 3-inch 1/2 inch extension. On the 3/8 drive sockets for shallow, you've got metric 8mm through 19mm. Yeah, 8mm through 19 with no skips in there. And then you've got on the SAE 1/4 inch through 13/16 with no skips. Then for 12 point SAE, you've got 1/2 inch through 3/4. And no, oh, there are 12 point metric. Yeah, no 12.38 metric. For the 1/2 inch shallow sockets on the metric, you've got 10mm through 22mm with no skips in there except for the 11. And then on the SAE, you've got 7/8 through 1 inch. So not too many on the 1/2 inch drive SAE sockets for sure. All 12 point on the 1/2 inch shallow. For the 1/4 inch bit adapters, you've got 44 pieces of those, different Phillips, Torx, some Allens, flatheads, and then your driver right here. Nice comfort grip. Seems to be pretty good quality. Here in the lid, you've got all of your 3/8 drive deep sockets and your 1/4 inch deep sockets. On the 3/8 drive metric, you've got 13 through 19. And then on the SAE, you've got 1/2 inch through 7/8. For 1/4 inch drive deep sockets, you've got 8mm through 14mm, and then 1/4 inch through 1/2 inch. So a pretty good range there on the deep sockets. So one thing nice about this case is you've got these little flaps here that do hold the drawers in. I'm sure they'll get a little looser over time, but it is nice that they at least have those flaps there so that if you pick up the box, it's just not going to dump the drawers. The only thing I don't like is every time you want to open the drawers, this is constantly getting in the way if it's down, so you have to just remember to flip those up, or else it's constantly in here, and when you try to shut it, it's just blocking everything, but not that big of a deal. So right here we've got the top drawer, and it's got all your 1/4 inch shallow sockets, different Torx bits, all your nut drivers, and then different Allen sockets and Torx sockets. So on the 1/4 inch drive, you've got 4mm through 13mm with the 5.5, no 4.5. And then you have 5/32 through 1/2 inch. Pretty good range. Most of the other sets went to 14mm, but still a pretty good range going to 13 and 1/2. Also, one thing to note on these that some of the other sets were a little bit worse on is the marking is pretty decent on it. This is the smallest socket that's in this set, and it's very similar to my Tekken where it's almost like a boxed lettering or numbering. For the nut drivers, you've got 5 through 12 with the 5.5, and then you've got 5/32 through 7/16. For the Allen sockets, you have 3 through 10, and then you have 1/8 through 3/8, and then for Torx, you've got the T27, 30, 40, 45, 50, and 55. Really a pretty nice setup there. You have this adapter for, I mean, you can use this on an impact driver or on the little driver they have in the first box to be able to put these adapters on if you wanted to, and then a 3/8 elbow. So here in the last drawer, you have your combination wrenches, Allen wrenches, some more deep sockets for 1/4" drive, and then more bits. So you've got your 1/4" ratchet here. Should be the 72 tooth, just like the rest of them. And honestly, these ratchets are very smooth. They kind of remind me of the Husky ratchets, but they're pretty nice. You've got your 3/8 drive 6" extension, your 1/4" drive 3" extension. For combination wrenches, you have 8 through 12 and 1/4" through 1/2". You also have a 6" 1/4" drive extension here. You have a 5, 6, and 7 deep socket 1/4" drive, and then a 3/16 and 7/32 deep socket SAE 1/4 drive. You have another 20 bits here. And then on the Allens, you've got this set. On this side, you've got all of the SAE 0.05 through 1/4. And then on the metric, you've got 1.3 through 8. The weird and kind of annoying thing is you have 2 of the exact same Allen sets. So they're kind of just adding 20 pieces just to do it. This whole drawer kind of feels that way, where it's just here to add to the piece count. These combination wrenches, I mean, 12 being the highest, that's really small. Yeah, these combination wrenches kind of seem like the very similar wrenches to the Pittsburgh 225 piece set that we looked at. They're decent, but nothing too special about them. No features on the end. Okay, so looking back over the kit again, so you've got the 5, 6, 7 1/4" deep sockets here because they couldn't fit them in the lid. So that's kind of a theme with this kit, is things are kind of placed randomly. You have 3/8 drive here, you have 1/4" and 3/8 in the lid, but then the 1/4" ratchets and then some of the other 1/4" sockets are in the third drawer. It just seems very random. So this Hart 270 piece set is really a pretty nice set for $98. It does have 87 pieces of filler, which is one of the higher amounts of any of the sets we've looked at. It really feels like the extra 55 pieces that they added were kind of just to add filler and make it look more like the Husky 270 piece set. But as far as the range goes, going up to 22 on the metric and 1", it's pretty decent range. Some of the others only went up to 19. And I think a couple of my biggest complaints about this are really just the layout of the box, and obviously that has nothing to do with the tools. But the layout's kind of weird. You've got stuff for 1/4" drive here, but your 1/4" drive ratchets in the bottom, but you've got your 1/4" drive deeps here, your 3/8 deeps here and there. It's just kind of, the setup's a little bit random. I'm sure you'll get something you get used to after a while. You have your 3/8 drive extension down here at the bottom drawer for the 6", but your 3" is on the top. So a little weird. Aside from that, my biggest gripe really is just dealing with Walmart. I personally can't stand going to Walmart, and I have the luxury of being able to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or Ace, and so Walmart's not a place I typically go to just because even this box here, I mean, it's just all shredded, and this was the nicest one there. I mean, everything, at least in the Walmarts that we have near me, and we've got 3 in the town I live in, it just feels like everything was used and returned or sat on pallets for a really long time. Doesn't mean that the tools aren't good. It's just dealing with it's kind of just a pain, to be honest. And I don't know how the warranty goes. Our Walmarts don't carry any of these tools individually. So if you were to break a ratchet, or if you were to break the combination wrenches, any of the sockets, you're not going to be able to go to Walmart and get them warrantied out. It's going to be dealing through Hart. And when you have to deal through the company directly, then it opens the door to really any other company if Walmart is your only option and you don't have Lowe's or Home Depot near you, then it's really a great set for 98 bucks. I mean, you definitely can't go wrong getting this. It covers a ton. This case is probably one of the best cases of all of them. There's not really space to add to it, but it's a really strong case. It looks like you can pull it apart too if you wanted to put it in your drawers. It's just riveted in. So it really is, it's a very nice setup. And these are some of the smoother wrenches that I've looked at in any of the sets for the under $100 price point. So really for 98 bucks, pretty tough to go wrong with this set. The quality looks really good. It's not chromed on the inside of the sockets, which is nice to see. Some of the other sets we've looked at, you've got kind of a mixture of chrome and polish in the middle of them, or inside the sockets, and you don't want chrome inside the sockets. So really, I mean, the quality looks to be on par with the Craftsman, Cobalt, Husky sets that we've looked at. All right, so the giveaway for this 216-piece Craftsman set is still going on, and I'm going to be selecting the winner on December 15th. So you still have a chance to enter to win this if you want to. All you got to do is leave a comment, and you have to live in the United States. But this was one of my top selections from all of these sets for under $100. I still really like it. It's in my toolbox, and I'm excited to be able to give this away to somebody just as a thank you for all the support for this channel. Also, I've got a video coming up really soon on the Husky 270-piece set and on a custom set that I put together for under 200 bucks. So if you're interested in seeing any of those, make sure you're subscribed, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks.